Well, Cher is what's popping, and her boyfriend, his name is Alexander Edwards, have broken up. Now, if you do remember, Cher is about 76, 78 years old.
She's old.
While her boyfriend is about 37, 38 years old.
So how come no one's dragging her the way, for example, you have dragged many times
I
Leonardo
dragged her.
DiCaprio?
I dragged her too.
Really?
I did. You don't
Cher?
remember?
No.
You just have selective memory. I do. I said that it was an awful match, and I said it wasn't going to last. And
Wait. No,
they have
but you
dated
never called her a predator.
I said it was an awful decision, and I say that anybody who goes for anybody 20 years, no, even 10 years is a bit much. 10 years their junior is a predator, and I still stick by that.
So how old is the oldest guy you've dated?
I told you the oldest guy I've dated is about 4 years older than me.
How old is the oldest guy you've slept with?
About 4 years older than me.
You realize it's a different question.
4 years older than me.
4
years older than me.
Not sure I believe you, but if
you don't have to believe me, but I'm telling you.
I'm just saying that if people are consenting adults, I see it as not my place or anybody's to dictate to them how they, like, if we're living in an era where people of the same sex are supposed to be allowed, according to some people, to love freely. So then how do you then at the same time turn around and say that, okay, well, if you're older by a significant margin, that also is wrong?
Been cases,
do you know what I mean?
There has been research that a lot of people who go for people who are significantly younger than them, they're not going for purposes of love, they're going for purposes of control, dominion.
But you see,
and to assert themselves.
My point is,
hang on, just
a minute.
It is not for causes of love.
Just a minute, but it's not for you either to let me finish. It's not for you to dictate what reasons people should date for. Some people date for financial reasons. You know, like a girl maybe wants to be yesterday you said, if you want a baby from me, 5 million. These are your words. So
yeah, but I didn't say from an older person. Did I say that?
But do you see what I'm saying?
I said as contribution to my child's upbringing.
Other people, you see, like, look, you have to be careful. You know, if you want to cast judgment on others, they'll cast judgment on you and your choices. So what I'm saying is everyone's choices should be respected.
Okay, and it's okay to place judgment on somebody else's choices. But the thing is that I do not agree with that. I wouldn't do that. And research has shown that relationships like this never ever work out. You're only saying that, like I said this
Bring
before.
The research.
I'll say it again.
Show us.
That you do that because you condone that kind of behavior. And even you have said it. You go for younger girls because they're easier to control. And that is what I have a problem with. But back to the story. They did call it quits after several months of dating. I knew this was not going to work out. And Cher is now settling in to life after love, of course. And she's once again now single. And I don't know if she's searching.
Well, I mean, she's maintained herself well. For a woman her age, she's still, like, she honestly doesn't look her age. She looks like she could be in her late 30s. You know, if you and her walked into a room together, they might think you're sisters.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Why? Are you offended by that?
I'm not offended. I'm not offended by
good.
that. She does look good for her age.
Yeah, she
does.
But
she doesn't look like my age. Yeah.
Well, we'll never know till we see you side by side.
She looks good for her age at 70.
Now,
but she doesn't look my age.
There's also the issue of menopause that also has to be factored into this. I can't imagine, like, no amount of plastic surgery you do or working out can stop the natural process of menopause from occurring to her, right? And menopause means what? It means diminished sexual interest.
But she's way past menopause. Do you think that menopause stays forever after you're 40? No.
I mean, I thought you hit menopause and that's it. You're finished.
No. You get over
your
menopause.
Sexuality as a woman evaporates.
Let me even do that. Do a quick search. Does menopause last forever? Let me do a quick search here.
Yeah, because
it doesn't.
First of all, it signals the end of your fertility.
Now, see, the menopausal transition most often begins between ages 45 and 55. It usually lasts about 7 years, but can be as long as 14 years. The duration can depend on lifestyle, factors such as smoking, race, ethnicity, etc., but it doesn't last forever.
So what
lasts about 7 years.
So what happens after menopause? What do you become? What now are you?
A free woman of menopause. That's what you become.
No, but what I mean is, for example, what happens to your sexual urges at that age for a woman?
I think they go back to normal because there are women who
Really?
Actually, it's called I think you
Does
get
a
into a
70-year-old
postmenopausal.
hang on a 2nd Does a 70-year-old woman still want to be sexually active?
Cher is in a relationship with a 30-year-old man, so of course she's having sex with him.
Come on now. Have you seen a 70-year-old woman?
You
They
think
still want to have sex?
The thing is, Fatboy, not everybody is the same.
First of all, aren't they like
All of
dry
us-
like the Sahara?
I don't know. You should know, because ask your age mates, Fatboy. You should know. I should be asking you, aren't you dry?
Well, I just had a baby, so evidently not. But the touche. The oldest woman I've been with is maybe 48.
Okay.
And well. Well.
Well, what?
You want me to say?
I don't know. Do you
Well,
want to sound like a
let's just
prude
say-
and just be an awful person and speak ill of someone you were with?
Yeah, that's what it crossed.
Is that what you want to?
Yeah, that
put
crossed
forth
my
this
mind,
morning?
and I was like, yeah, she's a nice person, so maybe let me just not say anything about it. But
Mm-hmm.
I do think there's a difference in age, just as there is with men that are older and younger. I
Yeah.
think the same is kind of true for women.
Yeah.
But to each their own, and it's not for me to dictate the terms of your happiness.
Mm-hmm.
So do whatever makes you happy. Yes, Sarah shall condemn you and judge you and call
Yeah.
you names, but do what you gotta do.